let's move away from the Bono region and we take you to the Volta region. But before that, we go on a quick commercial break. When we come back, we have more for you on the show. Stay with us.
Waiting and wasting time can be very dicey. So, on Lifeline this week, we draw the line between faith and fear, patience and procrastination. If you are at that point or know someone who's at that point in life, call them to join Bishop Fred Kwanchi-Mensah for an enlightening episode.
You are welcome back, dear friend. This is Lifeline, and we are talking about how to wait and wait well. Am I waiting? Am I wasting time? Am I staying here not taking action because of the fear of failure? What is waiting? How can I wait well? Since it is a natural human experience and nobody can avoid it, then we have to learn how to wait, because it is not a matter of how long I am waiting. It is a matter of how well I have waited.
Lifeline airs on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 p.m. only on ChannelOne TV.
Let's get into the world of sports like never before.
You know how we do it on Fridays.
Join us every Friday at 7 p.m. on 97.3 City FM for Sports Panorama, your ultimate destination for all things sports.
One of the biggest scandals in this country's history. Yeah. You can't spend 250 million USD and come out with that.
From the thrill of association football to the excitement of basketball, tennis, athletics, and even emerging sports, we cover it all. Whether it's the Premier League or the latest NBA showdown, we bring you the stories behind the stars.
Getting an opportunity to become a national team coach, he should understand the politics around football.
And don't miss the prayer of the rabbi.
Joe was Zebal. How Zebal there? Zebal won Chaboke.
We're not just about the games, we're about the community.
If you are going to be given this kind of treatment, then you need to be that guy. When I look at him play, he is not it.
Or when it's time for Don't Call Me. Join the conversation as we connect with fans across the country and beyond. Want the latest updates? Send us your thoughts and we'll feature your comments live on air. And remember, we like to hear your predictions for matches and your thoughts in general. Think you know who's going to win? Let us know.
Big shout outs to my YouTube people.
Tune in every Friday at 7 p.m. only on 97.3 City FM. Sports Panorama, where sports come alive. Amen. Sports Panorama, your weekly sports fix. Don't miss out on the action. Sports Panorama, catch the excitement every Friday.
Welcome back. It's still Breakfast Daily and we're still in our community. So before we get into this community in the Volta region, I just want to ask one question. Imagine living in a compound house and you are sharing one toilet with about 10 people. It is very uncomfortable. It is very tiring. it is very sickening. It is very everything negative. It does not feel good. But this time around, let's use this scenario, compare it to what is happening in Sovie. Sovie is in the Volta region, where a community actually depends on one toilet facility, and this has become congested, which is posing health risks. So we're not just looking about it being uncomfortable, but this time we're thinking about the health side of things. We actually have a report on this. Let's look at this report, and when we come back, we'll be asking the pertinent questions to the right people.
Residents say dependence on one toilet facility has led to congestion, poor hygiene, and frequent breakdowns, pushing some community members to resort to open defecation. They explain that although households have been directed to construct private toilets, the high cost of construction and current economic pressures make it difficult for many families to comply within a short period. Here is the assembly member for the Sovie Konda electoral area, Wolasi Avotre.
Ata mi ba bri pele me la mi adbasa ni aso heo so mi ke mi pola ni aja gbagba de si ade be mi ato afodi ne konda la le mi ba fodi nya o ma mi ja fodi e gome abe pe no gbele tutu abe yi na pe wo kura bo abe mi je tutu gome ba to afide kwa eto la be gamen lewo ni akọ ijo ata mi gere assemblement Fodima mia qui a eu plus sous-bed de vie au quai, la meilleure qu'elle va la fodi d'aider de mettre des noix, mané, ou à tote. Le veto mia fait à fodi de qu'elle est squame, conda, Tedatu, Junior High School à Mala, et bah, je dis quoi fodi, il qu'est où est best pour viola, et mon coco recommande à balai.
The community is therefore calling on the Pando Municipal Assembly and other stakeholders to provide an additional public toilet as an interim measure while longer-term plans for household facilities are gradually implemented. Residents believe such an intervention will help reduce sanitation-related diseases and protect the dignity of women, children, and the elderly.
And the government is saying every individual in our homes should try to construct a toilet for each home. But looking at what we are saying, this is a farming community. Most people don't have money to construct those toilets in their home. So all we are saying now is we are begging, we are pleading to the government, benevolent institutions to just help to construct, because the one we are using is for the school. And in no time the school will be resuming. We can't be using the public toilets with the school. So we are begging, we are pleading with the government to help construct additional ones for the community before, at least by next 2-3 years. If individual homes are able to construct this, we take it from there.
Meanwhile, the Member of Parliament for the Pando constituency, Sebastian Day, has urged residents to take personal responsibility for sanitation by prioritizing the construction of private toilet facilities. He says household toilets remain the most sustainable solution as they reduce pressure on public facilities and promote long-term public health in the community.
Everything possible in conjunction with the Business Assembly to solve this. But this must be in consonance with the rules of engagement now. You know, it's now a procedure or a rule that there must not be any public toilet. Every single home is encouraged to construct and keep their own toilet. That is why there is this facility where people can access and build their private toilets in their homes. They can be institutional public toilet facilities, and one of such is what we've managed to lobby for as part of the package that is coming to our vocational school in this community, the Sovie. So that, I mean, as I speak, plans are far advanced. We've reached a stage of procurement to actually build a 12-seater toilet facility for that institution. And that for me is going to be a model for such facilities for the community. So the community as a whole, I mean the town as a whole, we will encourage people to build a private toilet facility.
Beyond sanitation, residents have also raised concerns about the deteriorating classroom structure that has remained incomplete and unused for several years. The building, originally a classroom block and intended to be converted into a library and ICT center, is now unsafe and at risk of further damage. community members say completing the facility will boost literacy, improve access to information, and equip pupils with essential digital skills.
That structure or that building has been there for so many years now. It has been there since the time my senior sisters and brothers completed that school, and as of now, as you can see, it has been there, and we the community, as it stands now, we need a support from the corporate institutions and the individual government to help us renovate it so that we can put it in good use. I think it can help us get a library or a science lab. If we get support from the institution or corporate organization and then complete that building, it will help the community to improve upon their literacy issues and then ICT skills also. So we are really appealing to the public for their support to complete that or to renovate that structure.
Well, and that's what's happening in Sovie. And the question I'm asking myself is, why don't you people have toilets? Why do you have to even, wait to get to this point? Well, this is a question I'm asking myself, but let's ask Desmond. Desmond Selassie Ago, who's our Volta Regional correspondent, and he's the one that brought this story. Let's ask him all these questions, and maybe we can get answers. Hi, Desmond.
Hello, Grace.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for this report. It's actually very nerve-wracking because I have so many questions, especially with the whole toilet facility. How did they get to this point? Is it that they were building houses without toilets?
All right, thank you, Chris. So, yes, they were building houses without toilets, and these houses have been there for several years, some as old as 50 years. So you can just imagine how it was back then, people building houses without toilet facilities. So we've seen older generations gone, newer generations coming in. So this has all accumulated to what we are seeing now. In the community, there have been some public toilet facilities in the past, but most of them have deteriorated over time. Currently, they are depending on one that's not even for the public. It's for one of the basic schools in the community. That's what the community is dependent on. So this situation has been very bad. Talking about sanitation, hygiene, it's affecting the community. We now see some kind of open defecation, although not too open, but like people go to the nearby bushes to do their businesses there, and this brings some health concerns in the community. But all the same, although there's been no health outbreak of diseases in the area, the people are vigilant. They are on their toes, keeping things in place to prevent such cases. But we've also received some communication from the Municipal Assembly and the Member of Parliament for the Fando municipality, that's Sebastian there, saying that they've instructed the community to at least every household to get a toilet facility in their homes and not depend on the public toilet for sanitation and health reasons. But the community is also saying this will take some few years, about 2 or 3 years, to get all homes or all houses in the community to have toilet facilities. So as of now, they are still appealing for at least one public toilet to help them or to augment the existing one that belongs to this basic school in the community.
All right, so the toilet that belongs to the basic school, so basically just serves as a facility for the students. But for now, everybody in the community is using it. I just want to know how many pots, or how do I describe it? How many toilet pots are there, and what kind of toilets are we talking about? Is it the old one that is just the hole, or like it actually has like a toilet seat?
Yes, so this is the old system, the KVIC as we call it, and it's 10 in total, 5 for the men and 5 for the women. So you can just imagine how it's going to look like during school session when students are in class. Then you see your father, your mother coming in to do his business in the school. It doesn't look so nice, and it's even making the people in the community uncomfortable because they can't be going there every day to do their business. So some have to resort to the nearby places to do whatever they want to do there before yes. So before they can spray, and they are still in need of an additional public toilet.
Okay.
But that no,
Yeah, no, continue.
yeah, but that notwithstanding too, there are some other challenges in the community. But it seems the toilet facility is the most pressing one that I've seen when I came to the community.
All right. So, what do the people in the community do? What are they known for? Are they traders? Are they farmers? What's their day-to-day life like?
So most of these people are farmers, while some are also traders. But most of the youth in the community have left to the bigger cities to look for employment. So the community, in all, we should be looking at about some 2,000 people in the community. But most of them are elderly people, although we have some youth in the community who assist in farm work. Some also in terms of trading, some also are there. But most of these people are in farming.
Right. So I just want to pick your thoughts on this. Would you call this complacency, or you would call it poverty when it comes to them having their own toilets or building their new toilet facilities, or even toilets in their homes, even if it's the old type of toilet?
So I would say it's both complacency and poverty. Here lies the case. These buildings have been there for several years, so getting toilets in the compound becomes a challenge for most of these people. Most of the rooms are chamber and hall, or some are even single rooms, and don't have these facilities in it. So you can just imagine how a village person looks like. Bringing a toilet facility in the house now becomes a challenge. You are now coming to dig a hole, get all those stuff prepared before installing the toilet facility on it. Most of these people are farmers. They don't have much to do all this things. So these two things are coming together to be one of those factors that's affecting the reasons why you are not seeing the toilet in homes.
Which municipality is this place?
That's Pandom municipality.
Did you get to speak to the sanitation officer or something at the assembly?
Well, I was able to speak to some people from the assembly, including the MC.
Okay, the MC.
Yes, MC, and also the MP, the member of parliament.
And the MC, what did he tell you about enforcing the sanitation bylaws that ensures that landlords or individuals or developers are compelled by law to put up toilet facilities in their various homes or households?
Okay, so that was said by the MP himself. According to him, there's giving some timeline for these people to have some toilet facilities in their homes. And according to him also, government is going to support them at least 30% in constructing these toilet facilities. So he said people have to approach the assembly, get their details taken, and when work begins, they will come inspect and then give them this funding for support for the construction of the toilet facilities in their homes. But for now, although we are not seeing any outbreak of disease, sanitation officers are also on their toes, monitoring situations in the community. There's a health center in the Sovie community who are doing their best to ensure that cases of such transmission, as we said before, they blow out in numbers.
Desmond, stay with us. You speak to the community leader, Sovie Makweku Hoto, who is joining us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Will you agree with me that latrine in almost every household is very important? But why don't you have it in Sovie?
Yes, my name is Mr. Kokuhuto. Very important, but the awareness was not there until 1st January that the Chief Executive came to tell them that there's a need for every household to have a toilet facility, because even the school and then the clinic, which is there, they are all lacking these things. But now that the Municipal Assembly Chief Executive came to tell us that it's necessary for the governor has directed that there wouldn't be any private toilet facility in any area unless all households should have it for themselves in their own homes. So yes, that is where we are now.
So is it that the residents there do what is called open defecation, or they go to a public place for to do the number two when it comes to latrine? What exactly?
You know, some residents might have it in their households, but previously it was open, not open, private toilet facilities. I know those private toilet facilities are not being manned well in the community, so that's why they wanted to stop that, and then every household should have its own private.
Do you know of the Gamma projects in Accra?
Gamma?
Yeah, the Gamma projects, the projects that had households to get toilet at subsidized prices.
Yes, we heard of
the one household, one toilet.
Yes, we heard of it, yes. But now that we told all our residents that they should apply through the assembly so that they can come, you know, that they said the government is going to give them 20% off of the total cost. So that's what we are all yearning for now. Those who don't have it, I know some people have it in their houses.
Were you giving timelines as to when this project will start?
Not really, because you know, in a way, if the toilet, for instance, costs 10 cedis, 20% off from the government. So you know, maybe the 80%, some household may not get it. So that's why it's being delayed.
So, if right now you do not know when it is coming, that means we are still going to stay in this situation where we'll be having households that do not have latrines, and they'll be resorting.
My colleagues in the town or in the municipal area, they are working on it, telling the household one by one that they should try to kick into this idea, because they are working on it. Me, I'm not there for now. I'm in Accra.
Oh, you are in Accra. Oh, nice. So now that your people do not have toilet there, and they are relying on only one toilet facility, the people who would not be able to get that access to that one toilet facility, what is their next option? Do they go to the bush and do it? That's open defecation.
No, not really. You know, the town is an old town in a way. So if maybe Kofi have it in a way, and the next house doesn't have it, maybe they might share. That's my opinion. But going to bush and do open defecation there, I don't think it will happen.
You don't think, but it's not like you don't know. You don't think.
But you know, the area open defecation, then you have to go to bush, because you can't just go behind somebody's house and just go and do your thing. You understand? So that's why I'm saying I don't think they will do it.
Okay.
All right. So if I may ask, how many people are in the community? Do you have an idea of how many people we have in this community?
More than 4,000 thereabouts.
More than 4,000, and can you estimate how many people use just that one facility, since we are not sure if they openly defecate?
Come again?
Can you estimate how many people actually use that one?
For that one, I cannot estimate by now for you.
Yeah.
That one I know I can't.
Right.
Okay, thank you so much, Makweku Hoto, who is the community leader. So, thank you for your time.
I am not sorry for that. I'm not the leader of the community, but I'm one of the community spokesperson in a way.
Okay, spokesperson, one of the community spokesperson for Sovie, Makweku Hoto. Thank you for your time. Sovie Konda.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Because Sovie Konda, not Sovie in general.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. But Sovie Konda, you still need the toilet facilities.
We need it. Even the school, even the hospital, the clinic, the doctor called me this morning about it.
The hospitals do not have toilet facilities.
The hospital, they don't have a client toilet.
Your problem is bigger than we thought.
So we are going to do some of them. We are going to do it by ourselves. Yeah, the doctor
called me
this morning. The doctor called me this morning that they don't have toilet facility for them.
No. So a patient comes to the facility, and he or she would have to visit a place of convenience.
They use their own facility. Maybe the doctor's one. Maybe. So we are going to think through this and then get to the assembly, and then the assembly will give us some.
What did you say the name of the assembly is again?
Oh, Pando Municipal Assembly.
Pando Municipal Assembly. Okay, that's fine.
We'll talk with them, and then we might have some help from them. Then we can do it ourselves by community.
Thank you so much, Mark. I'm grateful for your time. Okay, bye.
Thank you.
Pando Municipal Assembly. Well, I think this is a call to you that you would have to get the needful done now.
You have to be serious with your life.
The reason why we are saying that it's not negotiable. It's this one. Okay, this one is still on the line. Let's wrap up with this one quickly. This one. So this is the explanation we are getting from all indication. It doesn't look like there's going to be any solution anytime soon, because you see there are plans without timeline. As our correspondent, I'm sure you keep your eyes on it, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much for your time. This one. Enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
Okay, bye. So, like we were saying, the Pando Municipal Assembly, you wouldn't want to take this thing lightly. The reason why I made reference to Gamma project, it's not difficult. It was done in Accra, Greater Accra. Then that same project moved to Greater Kumasi, where people were practicing open defecation. We wouldn't want to be ostriches that if you don't have a toilet facility in Mr. A's house, then the household or the family members of Mr. A will now rely on Mr. B because Mr. B has toilet facility in his house. And mind you, population keeps increasing. So are you trying to tell me that it's going to be that for a very long time, that Mr. A will not have toilet for that long period of time and still be relying on Mr. B? What happened to...
It's very, very sad, because I think this is a mindset thing. You know, everybody just keeps depending on the government, but at the end of the day, I also think that sometimes you need to pick up your life. You need to
do it yourself.
You don't do things yourself.
You are building your house, your two-bedroom house, or chamber and hall, or your single room, and me, the government, I should come and build toilet for you, so that at the end of the day, when you take the rent and everything, then you come and, excuse me to say, mind my language, people are really sort of eating or something. You come and shit for free, or you come and use the washroom for free, and you want me, the government, to come and build it for you. No, you have to take responsibility as a landlord. There are bylaws that the assembly must enforce. It is punishable by law that you do not have toilet facility in your house when you put up your structure as a landlord or a developer. This is a necessity. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. And the Gamma project I was stating, the engineer then, I had an interview with him. They have done it in such a way that when you go to Carnation, people have toilet facilities. You go to Jamestown, part of it has. People weren't having toilet facility, but that project actually came up so that every household will get a toilet facility. And do you know how much it costs? 1,200 Ghana cedis. And they were even subsidizing, because you get the pot, or you get the whole toilet system. They build a facility for you. You get a digester.
Yeah.
And it was under the various assemblies in the Greater Accra region. I'm sure same was done in Greater Kumasi. It can be taken to other parts of the country. Though it was a World Bank project, maybe it can be worked around for a place like Sovie Konda to get toilet facilities, because
it's
21st century. We've moved away from these things.
It's like 2026, and we are still talking about open defecation, and we are still talking about people sharing toilets.
And they do not have latrines
so
in their homes.
imagine walking into where children are learning every time just to share their toilets with them. It's really not fair.
And on top of all that, a health facility there do not have a
Like
toilet
a health
facility, and you do not have toilet facility or latrine for patients.
Oh.
And like, are you serious? No, are you serious at all? Like, are we serious as a country? And the assembly, that's what I was asking, if the MC maybe agreed. He just came not long ago because maybe a government may have taken over. But when it comes to the coordinators, it comes to the health officers, the environmental officers, waste management officers and all that, let's get serious.
I think, exactly. I like that. Yes. Let's get serious. Be accountable for what you're supposed to do, and stop making excuses for people. Let's stop making excuses for ignorance and complacency, because this is not just about poverty, but it's about, we are now comfortable with, not having toilets.
The regional minister, Volta Regional Minister, well, this is a plea for me to you. I know you are doing a lot. When James Gunu, you are doing a lot, but maybe you would want to get in touch with our correspondent. That is this one, Selassie Ago, James Gunu. Please do this. We know you are very vocal and very vibrant on social media. You are also very vocal and very vibrant, just like the Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Amwa Kohene. I think that you should take the bull by its horn and get to work around it. See, what we are saying, I have not been to the community before, but from all indications, it looks like even if there isn't one toilet facility or latrine in the community, what is there is still not enough.
It is not
It's
enough.
woefully inadequate.
4,000 people sharing five pots.
Yes, even if they are sharing 20, 4,000, divide 4,000 by 20 and see how many people will be queuing in the morning, holding their bottles just to go and defecate. No, we should get serious as a country.
And you know what?
We should get serious.
I'm even imagining how far they have to travel sometimes, because if your house is not near that facility, that means you have to walk. You have to walk you have to exercise all the way just to take a shit. Excuse me.
We should get serious as a country. Open defecation. Maybe one of these days we would have to bring the local government ministry here or somebody there to tell us what the bylaw says when it comes to sanitation. It comes up with open defecation, how we should keep our surroundings, how the assembly should also enforce these bylaws. And the bigger picture is the government, not forgetting that as citizens we also have a role to play in it. That's how come we are having sanitation officers. And these sanitation officers, we understand, are even home. They've not been employed. Some of them are unemployed. When we have a lot of work at the various assemblies to be done, I'm sure if you had sanitation officers, they will be moving from one house to another, asking if you have a toilet facility.
Exactly. Why don't
and if you do not have a toilet facility, you'll be sanctioned. And like I keep saying here, I learned this thing from Bernadavle, who says that there is chaos, there is money in chaos. And right now, if I come to your house and you do not have toilet facility, I'm going to sanction you, and the needed thing will be done. I'll take money from you. If I have to take 500 Ghana cedis or 300 Ghana cedis from you, I'll take it. And wherever you find the money and pay, you pay. You'll be taken to the sanitation court. And after you are taken to the sanitation court and you are fined, you do the needful as a landlord. You just don't tell me that it's an old community. So yes, it's an old community. So what? It's an old community, but the community is growing.
Yes,
and as it's growing,
true.
People are defecating.
Well, and with that said, too, I would also like to call on, people that come from this area. Yes, we can also make a case for the old people, saying that, yes, they are old and frail because they do not have that energy they used to have before. But those young people from this area, the ones in Accra right now, the ones that have become somebody, I think if you're watching this, try and go home. Try to help. Try to build something for your community. Just try and be that person that can even build one toilet facility for your community. Because I don't want to believe that nobody from that area is, in fact, everybody from that area is poor. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that nobody from that area is successful. I don't want to believe that nobody from that area can afford a toilet. That means you are all on serious, poverty levels.
But Chris,
I don't want to believe that. There should be one person at least. One person. Yes. One person.
But we've even moved from the stage where if you are to get a toilet facility, you have to dig a very big manhole.
You know.
No, we've moved away. That's how come that we have the biodigester.
Yes.
And this biodigester is a way that can even be done, and it can serve at least 7 people. If you don't know, I'm telling you about the Gamma project. It can serve at least 7 people. So you have about 2 or 3 in your house or in a particular place that can serve 21 people if you have 3 of them.
You know,
it has to be well managed.
You know, there's actually a hotel in the Volta region that uses that.
The biodigester.
Yes. It's actually a place that, you know, supports sustainability and all that. There's no TV. It's near the river and everything, and all their toilets are, you know, that system.
Yeah. We've moved away, so it's not difficult at all. We should even be bringing the story up in this first place. It should be a thing that you should resolve. We are in the 21st century, 2026. For crying out loud, we've moved away from the 90s. We are in 2026. You should be defecating in a very decent place.
You should be comfortable. You shouldn't be fighting with flies.
Be fighting with flies.
With flies,
you
with
go to a
human
hospital
beings.
and you don't have. You know what? Let's go for a commercial break. When we come back, we have more for you on Breakfast Daily. Stay with us.